Have you ever pondered the real impact of illegal immigration on the pocketbooks of British taxpayers? It's a complex issue that intertwines with many aspects of our society, from housing to public services, and it's worth taking a closer look. Picture this: a city bustling with activity, filled with people from all walks of life. Among them, a subset of people, invisible yet impactful, the illegal immigrants. Their presence, often unnoticed, has significant implications for the British taxpayer. For starters, consider the housing crisis. Britain is already grappling with a shortage of homes. Waiting lists for affordable housing stretch beyond a decade in some areas. Now add to this the strain caused by illegal immigration. The additional demand for housing, driven by those residing in the country unlawfully, exacerbates this crisis, further inflating housing costs and lengthening wait times for citizens. But the costs don't stop at housing. Public services too bear the weight of illegal immigration. From healthcare to education, these services, funded largely by taxpayers, are stretched thin to accommodate those who have not contributed to their upkeep. To illustrate, imagine a healthcare system already under immense pressure. Now, factor in thousands of additional users who are not contributing to the system through taxes. This places an increased burden on British taxpayers, who must shoulder the additional cost. Similarly, the education sector feels the pinch. Schools, already struggling with overcrowded classrooms and limited resources, are further strained by the children of illegal immigrants. This not only impacts the quality of education, but also increases the financial burden on British taxpayers. But what about the economy, you might ask? While some argue that illegal immigrants contribute to the economy by taking up low-paying jobs, the fact remains that they do so without paying their fair share of taxes. This creates an imbalance, where the benefits reaped are not proportionate to the costs incurred by taxpayers. So what does this all mean for British taxpayers? It means a heavier financial load, increased pressure on public services, and an exacerbation of the housing crisis. In summary, illegal immigration presents a complex challenge. It strains our housing market, places additional pressure on public services, and creates an economic imbalance. All of these factors combine to create a significant financial burden for British taxpayers. While the issue of illegal immigration is multifaceted and cannot be solved overnight, understanding its impact on British taxpayers is a crucial step in addressing the problem. It is a conversation that needs to continue to ensure a fair and balanced approach for all residents of this diverse and dynamic country. And as we move forward, remember, every penny counts. But where are these illegal immigrants coming from? A significant portion of them transit through France, a safe country that has become a common springboard for those seeking to cross the English Channel illegally. The geographical proximity and the challenges of controlling a water border make it a preferred route for many. This French connection exacerbates the UK's immigration issues, adding another layer to this complex issue. As we continue to explore the impact of illegal immigration on British taxpayers, this is another facet that needs to be considered and addressed in the ongoing conversation. In our quest to understand the full scope of illegal immigration into the UK, a perplexing question arises. Why would migrants leave the safety of France, a developed and relatively stable nation, to risk the dangerous crossing? With its rich cultural history and global influence, the UK has a certain appeal that draws immigrants towards it. These factors together create a compelling pull, causing many to leave the relative safety of France for the promise of a better life in the UK. This mass exodus from safety adds another dimension to the immigration issue, making it even more multifaceted and complex to resolve.